Thank you. And now we have Dr. Nutt, who's going to introduce us the alumnus of the year today.
Well, it is an honor and privilege to welcome everyone here tonight to honor MC Gill. And I thought I would say a few things about MC, because many of you probably aren't aware of who he is and what he's done. Well, his connection to USC goes back longer than anyone's. He graduated from the Chemical Engineering Department in 1937, correct, MC? I had to check on that just to make sure. And the dean at that time was Robert Vivian, who basically, the building that I now work in is named after, and Andrea works in, is named after him. He was the dean when MC was a student. MC didn't start at USC though, he started at University of Minnesota. Because MC grew up in the Midwest. He grew up in Iowa. He started in Minnesota, went there for 2 years. And at that time, Minnesota was the largest university in the country, I think that's what MC tells me. But I guess he felt like he wasn't a good fit in Minnesota, and he came to University of Southern California to finish his education, which is a good thing for MC, and it was a very good thing for USC. So he started his career after graduating from USC, and it was not an instant success. When he started, there's a very different economy and country than what we have now today. He founded a company that here in Southern California that makes composite structures. When you walk inside the airplane, your next trip, virtually everything inside the airplane, with the exception of the seats, is made by his company. The overhead compartments, the floors, the walls, the window reveals, cargo liner where your luggage is stored, virtually everything, just about. And all of these products are made from composite materials, meaning fiber-reinforced plastics. The funny thing is, when MC graduated, composites weren't invented. And as he likes to say, he's told me more than once, that when he started out, there was no composites industry. And that's one of the things I think that we should appreciate and honor tonight, is that MC is, and has been his entire life, a pioneer of materials technology. And he has pioneered the use of and manufacture of composite materials. Virtually, I guess, all of the flooring in Boeing aircraft today is made by his company. And his products are installed in virtually every airline in the world. So, so you might wonder, well, how did he get there to where he is today? And this is what I particularly admire, is that he sort of built his company in the old-fashioned, traditional way, very little bits at a time. He was not an instant success, as he has also told me several times. I remember, well, whenever you talk to MC, one of the most enjoyable things is hearing the stories about his career. And when he started out, he basically had trouble making a living. He made things like wall coverings, lampshades, virtually anything he thought people might be willing to buy. But he got a break at one point where Douglas Aircraft asked him to make sandwich panels, I believe, floor panels. And he figured out a way to do that. In fact, if you ever get to Vivian Hall and go up to the 4th floor, when you get up the elevator, you'll see a picture of one of the presses that he used when he first started his business to make these panels. And he likes to tell me, the thing about that press is it still works today. Anyway, so he started making floor panels for Douglas Aircraft, and the business started to thrive. But then very gradually, he expanded the business year by year to the point where it is today. The company still exists. In fact, it's doing quite well in El Monte, where it's always existed, and where MC and Hester live. It's now, the company is run by his son, and it's doing quite well. The other interesting thing about his company is that it's what we call a vertically integrated company, meaning that virtually everything in the final product is made and manufactured by his company, with the exception of the actual polymer resins. So the floor panels, for instance, are what are called honeycomb sandwich panels. They're sort of a very high-tech version of a sandwich structure. A sandwich structure, a low-tech version that we're all familiar with, is corrugated cardboard. Something that's two face sheets and a very low-density but thick core. And MC's products, the core is the honeycomb, and his company makes the honeycomb. There are many stories that MC has shared with me over the years, and they're all delightful. And if you ever get a chance to visit the company in El Monte, there a lot of these stories are chronicled in scrapbooks that are in the waiting room. Anyway, so MC has been not only a very successful alumnus, businessman, and a pioneer of an industry that didn't exist when he graduated. He's had an enormous influence on that industry. And one of the industries that really has grown and continues to grow today. Now, Boeing is making their next airplane, the 787, almost entirely of composite materials. The fuselage and wings will be composites as opposed to aluminum. And Airbus is following suit with the A350, another composite aircraft. So there's a paradigm shift that's going on in the commercial aircraft industry, at which MC has had an influence on, frankly. So in addition to being a pioneer of this industry, he's also been a generous benefactor to USC. The position I hold is by virtue of a generous donation that MC gave. And the Composite Center was also endowed by MC. So he's been a very loyal and generous Trojan over the years, and it's entirely fitting that we honor him tonight with the Distinguished Alumnus Award.
Good job. You want me to be there too?
Just take it
Down. Both of us? Yeah.
Yeah. MC, we're honored to present you with this this award. It says, actually, can you help me here? Two old guys who can't read.
Yeah, two old guys between
Yeah,
the two.
German CPL, BS, Chemical Engineering.
As the recipient
Okay.
of the 2011
Distinguished Alumni Award. You're welcome.
You want to take us a picture here?
Yes. Yes, we want to.
I want to ask the chemical engineering faculty, please join that. Hopefully, right? Okay, he's here. Chemical science, everybody, right? Norian. Brad? Norian? I didn't know how to read. We have to improvise. Thank you. So let the party begin. Congratulations.
One, two.
How about that? We have a special section of this program that we're going to ask Dennis Luna and Frank here to help me with that. But before we do that, I'd like to do some acknowledgments here. First of all, I'd like to ask all of our part-time faculty who attended tonight to raise their hands. And Dr. Hill over there, Brad Pierce. We thank you for the help you provided to the department. We have staff members who really work hard in this. Of course, Heather, where are you? Right there. Okay. We have Edania, we have Karen, we have Julie. Where is Karen?
Over there.
Okay, over there. Right. We thank you very much for the time you put to make this event successful. I think the band is going to be staying there, taking a picture with MC.
Oh, cool.
All right.
All right. This is great. I'm going to ask a band member to smile. It's hard to see when you're smiling.
One, two, and we take two. And last one. I'll show you what it's called.
Yeah, get in here.
Okay, one, two, three.
Okay, Dennis Luna and Frankie, come over here. We need you. We're going to do a competition with MC Gill. Is there anybody who can claim here that he's older than MC Gill? Come on. One.
Are you going to verify it or?
Two. If you don't, he's going to get an award here. The prize goes to MC Gill. That's the one. So keep coming to this event, it might come your turn. All right, we have another category. Is there anybody who had come here just for this event who's traveled more than 500 miles? Come on, Yusuf, you're there. Good. Anybody else? Two. How many miles, man? Plus or minus 1 mile is okay. That's okay. I mean, don't be bashful. There's. Could you tell me how many miles?
No, I misunderstood.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So, how many miles did you come? You came from?
Well, I did not count it. It was about
More than
3
500.
hours flight.
Oklahoma. Well, so then maybe.
He deserves 2 awards.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Eugene Akutlu, he's a professor at the University of Oklahoma, graduate of our department. You want to ask who's the oldest in each of these different divisions now after MC?
So why do I get to ask this question?
Okay. Okay, in the petroleum group, who thinks is the oldest sitting here?
It's right next to me.
Okay, anybody from the class earlier than 1970 here? School Patrolman Engineering.
oldest petroleum engineering graduate is standing next to you.
I don't qualify because I'm paid for the price. Yeah, you do.
You qualify.
Yeah, after me.
Well, I know it's somewhere in that table over there. Okay.
You did this to me last
You're just going to get this award every year. Well, in fairness, since Richard Fagan appears to be wanting to retire this prize, we've had to develop new categories. So the next category is the oldest graduate in chemical engineering other than Mr. Gill. So, who would be anybody from the 60s here in chemical engineering? 70s? We have a winner. And Frank, I'll let you do this one since this is your department and the youngest department.
Yeah, the material science. Anyone from the 60s? Try 70s? 80s? 90s?
When was the department made?
2005?
No.
2000s? At all? I might be the oldest. Graduate 2000.
Right here.
What do you have?
What year?
What year?
2008.
There you go. All right.
That was an easy winner. We didn't
I know. Good job today.
Okay, who is here where their parents also attended USC? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Oh, 5.
Here, if your parents attended USC today, you guys seem to be
Let me ask you this. Anybody willing to stand up and say, anybody have both of their parents attended? Well, we have 2 winners over there. Tiebreaker.
Hey, Dennis. Dennis.
Yes.
Grandparent and parent.
Well, that counts.
Yeah.
That counts. Okay.
Was that the 2000? No, Debbie.
Right here.
And I don't raise your hand twice. She hasn't got an award yet, so for that reason, she gets an award.
No, I don't think so.
Who's in one done? White shirt?
We can afford any split.
I think so. It was just.
And we also have another special award for MC's daughter who's here tonight. And another special prize for MC's wife for having all the patience, I'm sure. Well, I think we got 2 more categories. Well, the youngest. Okay.
Oh, that's me.
Who do you think is the youngest graduate here?
Graduate.
Okay.
You graduated 2 years ago.
2 years ago, I don't think.
Who graduated?
Oh, we have much more recent graduates down there.
But that's
I didn't know, not undergraduates.
Who hasn't graduated yet?
Who was back there, the recent graduate? Right? Way back. Way back. One of our emeritus professors who's going to be here, Dr. Elmer Dougherty, he's sending his greetings, and it was such a surprise to get a check from a professor. You know, we're always surprised, so we thank him. Do you have any messages for our alumni, how they can participate and help with the mailing list and activities?
Yes. I guess I would ask you to keep in contact either with the department or with Frank and me with respect to your mailing lists. The event is growing, but having an up-to-date mailing list is very critical. I think our next event will be our tailgate party, and that is really a lot of fun at the football game. Let me extend a special congratulations to MC Gill and his family for being here. Certainly is an inspiration for all of us, and a real credit to SC and his family. This now concludes the meeting, and I thank all of you for your participation, for attending.